It's your boy, yadiiiigg, 4 eyes, 2 G's, and before we get into the video for today guys, please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow your boy on all social medias for more. But on to today's topic, and today we're going to be discussing the recent news that just came out yesterday about Brockhampton kicking out one of their members, Ameer Vann, over the recent allegations about his misconduct with women. Basically saying in a statement that they were lied to and that they don't tolerate any kind of abuse. This news has honestly shocked and saddened me quite a bit, as I'm a big fan of the group, but there are two ways to look at this and two things I want to kind of discuss. The first of which is looking at this decision through the music aspect, and then the overall decision in regard to the allegation. And firstly, in regards to their music, and wow, like I almost can't imagine listening to a Brockhampton album without Ameer's additions. It really can't be said how much I think he brought to the table. The rawness, that gritty street edge swagger that nobody else could really bring in the group. I love the vivid insights he was able to give us into his past life, but it wasn't only the street talk that he excelled in. I really liked the vivid imagery he was able to conjure up when describing his mental state. As I said, I really can't imagine Brockhampton without Ameer. His additions to songs like Milk or Star or Bleach were all great, and it didn't matter how short his verse was, it always was a welcome addition to the song at hand. And I've seen such a big outcry and almost worry from fans as they wonder what their music will sound like without Ameer's additions. Myself, I'm gonna go into the new records with an open mind, and I hope all fans will give them the same chance. At the end, there's multiple other artists that are all talented in the group as well. Overall, from a music perspective though, definitely sad news. And now onto the more tricky side, which is the decision and the merit of it. And now remember, this is just my perspective. Everybody's gonna have their own look, everyone's gonna have their own opinion, and that's just how it is. Now, I'm not gonna try to give you the facts of the case and say that he did X or Y or Z, because at the end of the day, neither myself or you guys watching this video know the true nature of his actions, and trying to piece together a story through this tweet and this screenshot and this allegation just isn't doing Ameer, isn't doing the group, and last but definitely not least, it isn't doing the women at hand justice. However, in saying that, there is no doubt that Ameer has done some questionable things in his past to women, and it doesn't matter how you try to look at these allegations, they just aren't okay. And that's why I can't sit here and say this is a bad decision by Brockhampton, because the stance the group has taken against abuse is an admirable one, and one that ultimately comes from a good place with good intentions. Plus, on top of this, I don't know Ameer like they do. I don't know the process they took to get to this decision. Hell, I don't even know the facts of the case. But my personal stance, and not in direct reference to this case, but any instances like this from 6ix9ine to X, is that I choose to disassociate the person and their actions and the artist. The music world just had this discussion with Spotify removing X from their playlist, and X's team actually responded to Spotify with a list of artists who have all had terrible things put against their name. Now, as I said, I haven't stopped listening to 6ix9ine or X or Dre or Red Hot Chili Peppers, because at the end of the day, the way I look at it, and again, this is just me, artists are humans and humans make mistakes, and I choose to separate the person from the artist. And as you can see from the list there are countless artists who have all done fucked up shit, but still, their careers are thriving, and the majority of their fans, whether good or bad, don't necessarily care about their personal actions. And if you're saying, well, it's not okay, Ameer did this, Ameer did that, but you continue to listen to any of the aforementioned artists, or you continue to listen to some of the music out there that glorifies drug abuse, drug selling, murder, and the objectification of women without batting an eyelid, I'm gonna leave you to it. But those are just my views, and all in all, it's definitely a bit sad to see Ameer leave in this fashion, but I cannot outlaw the group for making this decision, namely because we just don't know the facts of the case, and as I said, ultimately it comes from a good place with good intentions. I've seen some comments saying RIP Brockhampton and that this is the end for the group. I don't think that's the case, and I'm gonna go into their new music with an open mind and an open ear. But that's all from me today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to let me know what you think about this decision. Also, please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow your boy on all social medias for more.